Auditorium, Industrial and Katie's in Big D. Now it's time to talk to the Von Erichs, and I'm going to start with Kerry. Now, obviously, you have a big six-man bout coming up Monday, but first we must address what happened just a few moments ago. The bout now in a steel cage after Fritz came out, and the thing happened with Hayes.
First of all, they sure underestimated my father, didn't they? You know, my father could still beat Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy right now. You know, Mark, there's been a lot of things happen, and I'm sick of Michael Hayes, and he is sick of me, and now we are inside a steel cage. Must be a winner. My father, the keeper of the key.
Sounds nice.
I guarantee you people one thing. Kerry Von Erich will never leave Texas.
All right. Thank you, Kerry.
I want to hit on one more thing. My brothers Kevin and David and I are in a six-man elimination tag team match next
Monday night.
Next Monday night. And anyway, we're ready for that match, you know, and it's going to give us one more time to eliminate Terry Gordy and Buddy Roberts, and all three of us beat up Michael Hayes one more time.
All right. Thank you, Kerry. Now, I guess we can all look around and see the coast is clear and hope things go better this time, Mike. It's great to have you back on our show, and it's time to really get down to business. Skander Akbar made the challenge, and you have accepted. It will be you versus General Akbar, a very seasoned, older wrestler that you will be facing at Reunion. And he has said that he's going to come out and teach this young punk a lesson. How does that strike you?
Well, I'll be out here. I'll be waiting for him to teach me a lesson. Now, if he thinks I need to learn one, he better come out here and show me it. So.
All right. We'll look forward to that bout. I don't know we're going to...
Let me interrupt you just 1 second. Now, I've been working out with Mike, and Skander Akbar said he's going to teach Mike some wrestling. Mike learned from the best. He learned from Fritz himself. Akbar's never beaten my father in a wrestling match, and people, you know it, he ain't going to beat Mike either.
Okay. Now, I mentioned the fact that Akbar is a very seasoned opponent. How does this strike you?
Well, at least I don't have to wrestle Kamala.
Well, that's right. You doesn't have to face Kamala, but that brings to mind.
While he's on the situation, he's talking about Kamala. We all know what stops Kamala, don't we, huh? Right here. No man comes up behind David Von Erich and whips him with the whip, as was done in this building. Kamala, I don't know if you can understand me or not, but Akbar, I know you can. When I step inside that ring with Kamala in the Reunion Arena, I'm going to be on top of him the whole match. And when I get done, he's going to be laying in the middle of that ring with 16,000 wrestling fans all around. His face is going to be covered with that crimson blood, and I'm going to put him down. 1, 2, 3, and finish it.
Okay. Eliminated, he goes to the back. The bout will continue until one team is completely eliminated. A six-man tag team elimination bout highlighted in card Monday night next door, Bull Rogers Coliseum. Now, Skander Akbar, the general.
And, of course, one of those great matches is my man, Super Destroyer #1. Going against that filthy, slimy, dirty-odored Chris Adams.
All right, wait a minute now. I could talk about Chris Adams all by myself. First thing is I have two things to talk about tonight. The first thing is Chris Adams. He comes out here and calls himself Gentleman Chris Adams. People of Texas, why is he Gentleman Chris Adams? Simply because he comes out of that door over there, and I come out of that door over there. You like him, and you hate me. People, I'm telling you, Chris Adams will gouge, bite, kick, stomp just as bad as me because he wants to win. Yet he thinks he's a gentleman. Why is he a gentleman? Because he has an English accent and comes from England? People, the aristocrats of England and the low workers, the blue-collar workers, the guys that go out and farm and dig the ditches and everything else, talk just the same. And I happen to know that Chris Adams does not come from the aristocrats. He comes from the people that are down digging the ditches in the mines.
No.
Wait a minute. And now the second thing I have to talk about. Sorry about that, General. I come out here to talk about a man. Two men, in fact. And I'm going to tell you right off, people, I do not have their gift for rhyme-a-time jive. Have mercy! I don't talk like that. And for all you people out there who don't talk like that, I want you to come down on Thanksgiving Day and cheer for the two best men that are going to be there. Have mercy! The rhyme-a-time jiver, if you understand what I'm talking about, cannot accept the fact that he was defeated 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. So he goes out and gets himself a great big person named the Junkyard Dog. People of Texas, you look at that tag team, and you look at this tag team right here, the Super Z's, 1 and 2, and you make the decision on who's going to come out the winner. And there is only one obvious answer, the Super D's, 1 and 2. All right?
Also, Friday, you, Terry Gordy, you're going to pay your dues to the General because Mike Hayes couldn't deliver the goods, and you know what I'm talking about, Freebird. So much for that. Now let's get to Mike Von Erich. And I saw him accept the challenge of the General in front of all of his family. That's fine, young man, because you embarrassed me in front of all of my mighty athletes, in front of all of my mighty regiments. And nobody puts their hand on the boss man and walks around to talk about it. You have embarrassed me, and you will pay. Now, I was a capable wrestler myself at one time. But wrestling right now is not my bag because I don't have to do it. You know what I mean. But I'm going to make you the lame duck of the Von Erich family. I'm going to finish you before you get started. And by the way, I'm back working out just for you, Mike Von Erich. And as for you, David, you people are in error when you say that David Von Erich holds the win over Kamala. That is a bald-faced lie.
Well, I don't know where you get that. But, all right, here's Gorgeous Jimmy and Sunshine 2 now.
I heard you call me Sunshine, too. That's not my name. And furthermore, you better stay away from me. She comes slithering around this place looking for me. She's gonna get it. She better stay away from me. And she better not come creeping around that sportatorium in Dallas on Friday night.
Take it easy, baby. Take it easy. But what is it would you like me to call you, darling?
I'd like you to call me Precious.
Precious?
Precious. I like that name.
Darling,
Precious.
I'll call you anything you want me to call you. From now on, you'll be my Precious. And we're not going to have to worry about that poor excuse for a woman. We're not going to have to worry about her. Thanksgiving Day Reunion Arena, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The American heavyweight champion and Precious here will make short to do business with one phony Englishman and one poor excuse for a valet, an ex-valet. If you're listening to me, girl, you better know one thing, and that is that I mean business, and you better stay away from us. You better stay away from us. In Dallas, Michael Hayes and myself, darling, are going to have Kerry Von Erich and that silly Englishman, and we're going to take care of them. And, Michael, I know you're a little upset about that.
I'm going to tell you one thing, and both of you better listen. If her or the other one costs me money again, I don't care which one gets in my way, I'll nail either one of them.
Michael, I know it's been rough, but I got things straight. I got things straight, and nothing's going to happen. That other poor excuse for a woman is not going to be around no more, Michael. She's not going to disturb us. Precious and myself are going to take care of business, and you won't have to worry about her anymore, and we'll take care of business.
Have your word?
You have my word, Michael.
All right.
All right.
Now.
All right, now. Nave.
Yeah, you ain't no nave. Let me tell you something. And I'm speaking to you, you low-down, egg-sucking dog, Fritz Von Erich. Nobody comes out here on my interview and hits me in the face. Nobody, man. Now, I get the opinion that all these people around here think you're some real big shot. You might be a legend to them, baby, but to me, you're only a legend in your mind. I promise you something, man. You're going to do something, and you're going to remember it, and that was hitting me in the face, because till the day I die, I'll get you back, Jack.
All right.
Now, this cage, this is ridiculous. I didn't sign a match for no cage match. So, you shut up, I told you before. So, you think you really come out with some stipulations? Well, I tell you what, me and Bam Bam got on the phone to Buddy, and we figured something out. Now, we got a six-man elimination coming up Monday night. And I figure it this way, man. It's a race to Reunion Arena. And the race is going to end this way, that Kerry Von Erich will never make it to Reunion Arena. When we get rid of David and Kevin, we're going to beat you, Von Erich, like your sorry excuse has-been daddy should have a long time ago.
All right. Dangerous words, I fear, from Michael Hayes, talking about a reunion being a race and Kerry not making it. Well, Mr. Gordy?
Well, hey, all I got to say is this. You know, I'm tired of people coming and sticking their nose in our business. So as far as I'm concerned, we don't just have to get rid of Kerry, we can get rid of all the Von Erichs. That includes the old man, and that includes the other four. It don't matter, man. You know, why don't they all just put their name on the line, you know? Yeah, why don't they all get out there? But, you know, I know what's going to happen in Reunion Arena. I know that Mike is going to beat the living daylights out of Kerry Von Erich, and he's going to have to go home and watch us on TV. Now, listen, man. As far as the other Von Erichs are concerned, they can stay right here, because I'm going to make sure myself that I beat the living daylights out of every one of them, and they won't be wrestling in the state of Texas either.
All right.
Everybody around here is going to learn about Bad Street, and that includes that big African goof, because Friday night, Bam Bam's going to put him down with the spike, and then, brother, you going to collect 10 grand when you pick his big butt up and slam it. All I got to say is he's going to be my start for the Von Erich, because Von Erich, you're through in Texas.